They won't tell you this, but a new power player is creeping into Wall Street, buying influence, reshaping markets, and rewriting the rules of who wins and who loses. And unless you work inside the system, you'll never hear its name. Today, I'm going to expose the industry that's quietly taking over everything, from your mortgage rate to your retirement account to the companies you think you own shares in. And trust me, it's not who you think. Let's begin with a question most investors never ask. If Wall Street runs the markets, then who runs Wall Street? For years, people assumed it was hedge funds, maybe big banks, maybe the Federal Reserve. But the real answer? It's an industry hiding in plain sight, but operating with rules entirely different from everyone else. I'm talking about private credit, the shadow lenders who are replacing banks one deal at a time. Here's the part most people miss. Private credit used to be a niche corner of finance, a side table, a quiet back office player offering specialized loans. But after 2008, when regulators handcuffed banks, private credit stepped in and never stepped back out. Today, it's a $2.1 trillion force that grows every single year. And unlike banks, they don't answer to depositors. They don't worry about withdrawals. They don't play by the same risk rules. They're like hedge funds, but with a banker's business model. They're like banks, but without bank laws. And that combination is dangerous, powerful, and, if you understand it, profitable. Let me give you the insider story nobody outside finance ever hears. In 2020, when the world shut down and credit markets froze, banks were terrified. They didn't want to lend a dollar. But private credit firms? They were licking their lips. They saw opportunity. There's a case we discussed at my old bank, a mid-sized tech infrastructure company on the edge of collapse. Banks refused to extend their loan. Too risky, not enough collateral. But a private credit fund swooped in with a $600 million rescue package. Sounds heroic, right? Except here's the twist. The interest rate was brutal, the covenants tight, and the equity warrants made the lender an instant partial owner. Within 18 months, the company made a comeback, and the private credit firm doubled their money before breakfast. That move didn't just save a business, it sent a message to Wall Street. We're the lenders now. So how exactly did private credit end up controlling the game? 3 reasons. First, speed. These firms can approve loans in days, not months. Second, flexibility. They can fund weird, messy deals banks hate. And third, secrecy. These deals aren't traded, they aren't public, you won't see price charts. There's no ticker like Private Credit 01. When you remove transparency, you create power. And when you create power, you attract capital. Pension funds, sovereign wealth funds, insurers, they're all pouring billions into private credit because they want yield without public market drama. And that flood of money gives private lenders the ultimate weapon, negotiating leverage. They don't just participate in the financial system, they're quietly rewriting it. Here's the contrarian truth nobody wants to admit. This shift is good for borrowers in the short term and terrifying for the financial system in the long term. Because when risk isn't visible, it builds in the shadows. We've seen this movie before. 1980s junk bonds, 2008 mortgage securities, 2022 crypto lending. Every financial crisis begins the same way. Too much confidence, too little regulation, too much private power. And right now, private credit is checking every box. So here's the tactical playbook part. What does this actually mean for you? If you're an investor, watch for companies taking massive private loans. The terms can crush them if the economy slows. If you're a trader, track pension fund flows. Where they move, private credit expands. If you're a business owner, understand this. Private lenders are becoming your new bankers, whether you like it or not. The smartest people on Wall Street aren't asking, will private credit take over? They're asking, what happens when it already has? Because the takeover isn't coming. It happened quietly, while everyone else was looking at stocks, AI, crypto, and inflation. Here's the part that should make all of us pause. We're heading toward a world where the biggest financial decisions, who gets money, who gets saved, who gets crushed, aren't made inside regulated banks, but inside boardrooms of private funds you've never heard of. That's the new Wall Street. Powerful, invisible, and accelerating. So the real question isn't, is private credit taking over? It's, what happens when the shadow lenders become the real Wall Street and nobody notices until it's too late? Subscribe to Dropout Finance for more sharp, insider-level breakdowns of the financial world and the hidden forces shaping the economy you live in.